It's officially been topped off, 170 feet tall. This is Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift.
Turn the lights on, play the fight song. You gon' find out what it takes to be the champion.
It's 20 feet taller than the Velocicoaster, and it's really, really big.
Putting in that work, cause we gotta represent. Putting in that work, put a name across the chest.
Here at the construction site for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, the upcoming roller coaster to Universal Studios Florida in approximately summer of 2027. But with the speed they're going right now, it might be even faster than that. Once they built Universal Epic Universe, the brand new theme park, there's always the question, do you slow down? Do you kind of just enjoy this brand new park? The answer, it's absolutely not. We've already seen all the work that Universal is doing over at Lost Continent and Universal Islands of Adventure, and you clearly can't miss this. The work that's happening here right next to City Walk, but for the Universal Studios Florida Park, this is going to be an amazing coaster. That vertical spike, 170 feet tall. That is taller than Stardust Racers. That is taller than the Velocicoaster. And what's kind of great is we've already seen the work that's been happening now at Universal Studios Hollywood. Now, they're also going to be getting this ride, but just because of the way that the parks are set up, this one is on very flat Florida, and the other one over in Hollywood is literally on the side of a cliff. They have to have very different layouts. So we kind of already know the ride vehicles. We know the general theme and approximately what we might get, but we're getting totally different layouts, even if it's the same name, and the same name is honestly somewhat confusing when you talk about it. But we can see the progress here. They are flying on this project, and it's not just here. There's stuff that's happening inside of the park as well. If you are a fan of thrill rides, if you're a fan of Fast and Furious, and maybe you didn't love the previous Fast and Furious Supercharged ride, I get it, not a ton of people did. It looks like they're really redeeming themselves here with this new attraction, and this thing is going to be a blast during the day, but I'm imagining like Halloween Horror Nights at night, going through the fog, seeing all the people zooming, launching. This might be the new best ride they have in the park by like a long shot. And I love the Mummy.
Putting in that work, cause we gotta represent. Putting in that work, put a name across the chest. Putting in that work, you gon' give us our respect. Putting in that work, are we knocking off your head?
I spoke with Coaster Cody as we were both exploring the site, checking out this overbank turn and this little pop in the track. We may get a great toss out of our seats before yet another large track maneuver. With not all of the track down, this piece currently looks like a maneuver that the Fast and Furious family would actually attempt as they want to jump over a building.
Ride or die.
Ride or die.
According to Universal, quote, Universal Orlando Resort is revving up for its next big thrill with Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, a high-octane outdoor roller coaster that will join the Universal Studios Florida family in 2027. Replacing the former Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket roller coaster, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift will put guests in the driver's seat of the high-speed thrills of Universal Pictures' Fast and Furious universe like never before. Riders will experience the exhilarating sensation of 360-degree drifting as they speed through jaw-dropping maneuvers, including a 170-foot vertical spike that will send riders nearly 17 stories in the air over the outskirts of Universal City Walk.
Turn the lights on, play the fight song. You gon' find out what it takes to be the champion.
This coaster is already towering over the park and City Walk, but there is a lot more work to come. Stay tuned as we see more track, then pull-through testing, and eventually some coaster testing with water dummies. The spin profiles for each vehicle in the coaster trains can be altered, letting even individual sections of the ride vehicle get totally different feelings. Once we see that, we'll get a much better idea of how each turn, twist, and drop will be. And because a vertical spike is included, that does mean that the front row, it's also the back row. How excited are you for Universal Orlando's next big thrill ride?